everybody. Well, I'm matching my chair. Welcome back, or welcome. Is this my first video? I don't know. To Wine and Dine with Carrie. So today I'm gonna do a video on my experience on, or at, excuse me, the afternoon tea at the St. Regis Hotel in Washington, D.C. Very excited for this video. So if you're very interested in that, or you like afternoon teas, whatever, then just keep watching. So I booked my reservation several months ago. I knew I was going to a wedding in DC and I was like, I really want to go to the St. Regis, do a tea. And we were there during cherry blossom season, which, you know, it's cool. So the day before my reservation, they called to confirm, there was gonna be 2 in my party. They called to confirmed the dietary restrictions. And I did have one person with me who was gluten-free. So that was always much appreciated. Then when we arrived, there was someone outside to greet us. Basically, they asked the name of the party, addressed me by name, which is always really nice, guided us to where we needed to go, opened the door for us, and then as soon as we walked in, we were escorted to where we needed to go, to our server. She confirmed our dietary restrictions again in the name of our party, the number of our party, and then also confirmed also the individual that I was with was celiac, and so they kept all of our things separate so that the gluten wouldn't touch, which was again also appreciated. You obviously know it's a 5-star hotel, they know what they're doing, but it was again very much appreciated. We did end up doing the champagne pairing. So that day they had Moet and then Veuve Clicquot to choose from. So the Veuve Clicquot was $31, the Moet was $30 in addition for a glass to the tea, which we always love a little afternoon bubbly, so it was great. And we ended up going with the Veuve Clicquot because I prefer that to Moet personally. Then also we started out with the tea. So because it was a cherry blossom themed tea, they did have an oolong cherry blossom blend, which was phenomenal. So we ended up going with that, you know, just to kind of stick with the theme and try it out. So the tea was wonderful, and they just kind of brought it to our table, and you know, it was properly steeped and things like that. The table that we were given was really nice, cute little table for 2 with some very comfy chairs, and then we got like the best seat in the house right by the window. We got to see a cherry blossom outside of the window, which was great. So we had a nice little view, and I was just at peace. I think I also forgot to mention I was rushing out of the house, so I was hoping to be able to do this intro while we were there, but I wasn't because I was just making sure we were able to get there on time. So I put my dress back on because, you know, just gotta stay on theme. Okay, so we had the first course, which was the Savory Course. So a beef tenderloin, which had mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, and black truffle essence. We had the 5-spice smoked salmon, which had pickled veggies and wasabi cream. Then the Kewpie egg salad, it was kind of a tart. And then it had garden asparagus. And then the Peking duck, which also was dressed with foie gras and a mandarin orange macaroon. So yeah, that was the first course. I would say my favorite was the egg salad, then the salmon, then the tenderloin, and then the duck was my least favorite. But it was all pretty good, pretty tasty stuff. I know my mouth at the time though was really attuned to the sweet stuff, so I was like ready to go with the sweets because I don't know, I think I had already eaten earlier that day or something like that. But one thing I will know is that my friend who I was with, she is, as I mentioned, gluten-free. And so she was really complimentary of the gluten-free breads that they had. She was like, I've never had gluten-free bread that was this good. So she really enjoyed herself, which was great, even though she had like a limited options in terms of diet. Then for the sweets, so the main event, they do give you kind of like a cherry blossom tower with the tea, and they do this for only like 5 weeks out of the year during the Cherry Blossom Festival or what have you. So they bring the whole kind of shebang out. They do include some sweets like an opera, like a cherry blossom opera cake, and then an eclair, and then they dress the bottom with the sweet bits like the scones and things like that. So it's actually really cool. Great presentation. It was really fun. And then other things that they had in terms of sweets, looking at the menu here, they had the eclair, which I mentioned. They had a red velvet cupcake. They had some chocolate truffles. They also had a green tea panna cotta, which was amazing. They also had scones, which again, star of the show. And then they had, I think I mentioned this, the cherry blossom opera cake, which was really good too. So my favorites were definitely the green tea panna cotta, fantastic. The cherry blossom opera cake was really tasty as well. And I loved the scones. And they also came with a cream, a lemon curd, and a strawberry jam. So I tried all of them interchangeably and I loved it. Like, those scones were so good. So yeah, that was pretty much the food, the champagne, you know, the service. The room of course was so beautiful. You know, all the chandeliers, the furniture, etc. I just had a really good time. I love going to afternoon teas. It just makes me feel very like regal and just really good. Like it's a rich bitch, you know what I'm saying, activity, and I love it. So I'll definitely be going back, and then like, you know, just sampling all the teas across the country. I went to afternoon tea for the first time, like an official one, probably 4 years ago, and I've been kind of like hooked ever since. So I just wanted to take you through the experience. Okay, and then finally, in terms of the cost, the tea was $75 per person, and then for your pairing, I think I mentioned it, it was like $31 on top of that, plus the tip. So that was the cost. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Have you been to tea at the St. Regis? Let me know. I will be definitely going back for more. And I'll see you guys next time on Wine and Dine with Carrie. So thank you so much for watching, and bye.